different and in some cases difficult Christmas, but it's been a safe Christmas, and that's been immensely important. When we look outside of Australia's borders and we see now over 80 million cases diagnosed, agonisingly over 1.75 million lives lost, we recognise that which could have been in Australia as opposed to that which is. And that's an incredible testament to the difficulty and the challenges Australians have faced during the course of 2020, but the way in which they have responded. Only this morning in the morning briefing from the Chief Medical Officer and the Department of Health, the Prime Minister was reflecting on the incredible discipline and spirit of Australians and the immense capacity with which our health system, our pathologists and others have approached this year's challenges, again, over the course of the recent days. One of the things we've had to do, of course, is manage our general health system and not to forget the immensely important task of managing cardiovascular disease, of musculoskeletal conditions, and in particular cancer, because we know that in any one year, over 48,000 Australians tragically lose their lives to cancer, and cancer does not take a break. And so one of those conditions which takes over 1,000 lives a year is the blood cancer multiple myeloma. And I am delighted to be able to announce that from the 1st of January, Australians will have access to a new medicine for multiple myeloma, a blood cancer that takes over 1,000 lives a year, on the PBS. DARZALEX would otherwise cost over $160,000. 1,165 Australians will now benefit from DARZALEX being available at as little as $6.60 a dose, from $160,000 to $6.60 a dose, but most importantly, longer lives, better lives, the potential to save lives. That's what the PBS is about, and that's what protects Australians. And to be able to offer this hope in the new year for over 1,165 Australians is an immensely important national gift and step forward. And I'm just privileged to be able to work with the Prime Minister and the Treasurer on providing this PBS support. At the same time, another condition which can be agonising, it can be so profound in its mental health consequences as well as its physical consequences, is psoriasis. Psoriasis can take many different forms of skin irritation, but severe psoriasis can be physically damaging, but it can also have a mental health impact. The chronic pain, the chronic irritation, or the fear of going out in public. And to have something which can potentially be a cure, or if not a cure, a profoundly important way of reducing the impacts in Otezla, a new medicine which will also be listed on the PBS, is just a wonderful, wonderful piece of news for over 5,000 Australians who'll save up to $7,500 a year. Multiple myeloma, the skin condition psoriasis, to have solutions or improvements for, between them, over 6,000 patients starting on the 1st of January, to save the funds, but most importantly to provide the access, is a wonderful way to start the new year. It's a new year with hope.